We got news! Hey there everyone, Rollshocker is back with another Madden video, and today we have tons to go over. MUT news for the new MUT 21 that's coming out. We're going to be discussing the different things that they have added to the game. Some things that are still kind of the same from last year, but I'm really excited to go over it. It's something that I know we all have been waiting for. The game is going to be coming out really soon. So before we jump right in, just want to say again, thank you for all the support out there. We are at 45 subscribers, 5 more until it's giveaway time. So as soon as we get the 5 subscribers, we're going to be doing a drawing, and I'll have more info about that for a $20 gift card. So again, continue to like the videos. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and I will be providing the latest and greatest tips and tricks to MUT 21 all year long. So let's waste no more time, jump right in. Alright, so as you know, EA Sports had a live stream today to go over a lot of the things that is new to MUT and some things that are still the same. One thing that we're going to jump right into right now is ability caps. Now, of course, last year was the first year that they had abilities, and abilities are still here this year. A lot of them are still the same, and there are some new abilities, but there's a thing called ability points. So I'm going to try to break it down as best as possible from what I got out of it. And let's see, we got abilities on your players, which you eventually had to select 3 players from offense and defense. So we have ability caps, where every ability has an ability point cost, and you will be given an AP limit for each: offense, defense, and special teams. For an example, a quarterback with red zone deadeye is 1 AP, while escape artist is 3 AP. Additionally, hot route master is 2 AP for a field general quarterback, but 4 AP for a scrambling quarterback. So I'm wondering with this, if a scrambling quarterback can now get hot route master, it just is going to cost more points. That's what it looks like right now. So it would be interesting if you really want this bad and you have a Lamar Jackson, you're going to have to pay a little bit more points for it. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how all that balances out. The AP limit at launch is currently set at 10. We will have a few points during the year where we will increase the AP limit. So we kind of seen that during the year with them increasing the ability slots as we got later on into the game. I guess they're going to do the same thing with the ability points. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bobby Wagner. So with this, with Reach Elite that they got highlighted here, it only costs 1 ability point. Still have the training cost too, with 600 training. Over here, you have Tackle Supreme that costs 2 ability points. So now if you look at your overall team, Aaron Donald in this picture has 3 ability points, while Bobby Wagner has 2 ability points, and that totals 5 out of the 10 ability points that this lineup has right here. They still have a third that you can add, which this one probably can get 5 ability points total to equal to that 10. And it looks like it should be 10 on defense and 10 on offense. I know they didn't fully explain it well, but I guess we'll have to wait and see in MUT. But that's what I'm taking from here. You'll have 10 on offense, 10 on defense, and special teams will probably have a different number, with it not having too many abilities to choose from. So going back to the gridiron notes, the final thing to touch on ability caps is that because of the system, we're going to allow up to 5 abilities per individual player. So the breakdown will look like this. So 80 overall can have 1, 85 2, 93, 98 4, and 99 5. Last year we was only able to have 4, but this year, once we get to the 99 overall area, we'll be able to have 5 ability slots for a player. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how that works. Another thing that they want the really throw out there, and I know a lot of people was complaining about the card art, is the new item layout on the card art. Now last year in MUT 20 it says 53% dedicated space to the player art, and this year they have 78% dedicated space to the player art when it is unfocused, and 55% dedicated to space to the player art when it is focused. So kind of to give you more of an example, this is a close-up version of that. If you look at here, Aaron Donald is now highlighted. So he's considered M21 focus and 55% dedicated space. So then you see all his abilities and the different things right there. So if we click on it, he has the Fearmonger, then he has his 2 ability slots, and then his team and the different traits and stuff. So when it's highlighted, you'll see 55% of the card. When it's not, like Bobby Wagner, you'll see more of the card. And I don't know, that's going to be interesting to see how that works, because if you remember in MUT 20, a lot of times the card art wouldn't even load up, whether it be because of the servers or just too much going on. I don't know. So I don't know if this is going to be too much for this, but we're just going to have to wait and see when the game comes out. Now, starting the game out, they're going to have this thing called Rivals. It looks like it's going to be a solo challenge, so where you can earn a Ben Roethlisberger, Zach Ertz, or Jalen Smith. Now, personally, if I had to choose, I'll probably go with Jalen Smith. I'm going to get Lamar Jackson at the beginning of the year, so that's Ben Roethlisberger is definitely an out. And Zach Ertz, he's decent, but Jalen Smith, you can always use a good middle linebacker, especially to start the game. And I'm a person that likes to use their middle linebacker, so I'm definitely going to go with Jalen Smith. Team captains. Team captains this year is going to be Eddie George, Leroy Glover, Ed McCaffrey, and Aeneas Williams. Personally, if you have to ask me, I will go with Aeneas Williams. You can never have too many corners. And plus in the other positions, Ed McCaffrey, there's going to be so many receivers out there that you're going to want to choose from. Eddie George, the same thing with running backs. There's going to be so many running backs that you want to choose for. So it's really your preference. If you want to go with these guys, my personal opinion, I'm going to go with Aeneas Williams. NFL Epics. These are the 4 players being highlighted in NFL Epics at launch, which we had NFL Epics last year as well. Making progress in each of these will unlock an additional Epic Moment challenge. Completing that will earn you an 85 overall version of the player. So the 4 players that you'll be able to choose from is Larry Fitzgerald, Adrian Peterson, Ronnie Lott, and Jack Youngblood. So this is pretty cool. Get a little grind in so that you can get these players added to your team. This is a good way to start off the game. Larry Fitzgerald has always been a good receiver. The only knock on Larry Fitzgerald is he just doesn't really come with a lot of speed. But catching stats, always really good. Adrian Peterson is Adrian Peterson. Ronnie Lott, I definitely want to cop him, especially me being a Raiders fan. And Jack Youngblood will be good to add to the team too early on. The MUT Master this year is going to be Sam Mills, I'm sorry. And Sam Mills, I guess they was looking for just a good story, kind of like Pat Tillman last year. They wanted a good feel-good story to make as MUT Master. And it looks like he was a 12-year, played in the league for 12 years and was a made 5 Pro Bowl appearance, sorry. And he underwent treatment, looks like, for intestinal cancer, but still coached and ended up passing away in 2005. So this year he's going to be the MUT Master, and looks like the MUT Master is going to be like last year, like with Pat Tillman. To increase the overall, you have to just get these different achievements done, like get a touchdown, 3 multiplayer wins, earn 100 stars and challenges, complete 15 daily objective lists, and I'm pretty sure it goes down to, like last year, 45 or 30,000 passing yards, 70,000 passing yards. So, and this is Sam Mills. He is a middle linebacker. So it's going to be a pretty good card to get in the beginning of the year as well. And he's one that you just keep getting the stats going, and you can just have him upgrade all the way to 99 overall by the end of the year. The level master this year is going to be Andre Johnson. And Andre Johnson, if you remember him, was just a beast. So I'm pretty excited to see Andre Johnson back in the game. Looks like they have his 75 overall card right here that starts off with 80 speed. So it's not too bad. If you get him leveled up, I want to say you probably can get him all the way up to like a close to a 90 if you do all the levels. I remember last year we got to level up to 50 before we had to wait for the series update. But I'm pretty sure he'll probably get up to close to like an 89, 90, and he should have pretty good stats. So I'm pretty excited to see Andre Johnson in the game. Team Builders is back in the game. Team Builders provides you another great way to get your theme team started. Play through 16 game challenges sequence to earn a fantasy pack. That pack will first let you choose one of the 32 NFL teams, and from there you choose between an 84 overall offense or defensive team builders. Now they didn't have any list of players, but we'll go ahead and look at MUT right now. And here are some of the team builders that we have. Jeremy Chin, some interesting ones. AJ Terrell, I don't want to mess his name up, has 90 speed. So I don't know if you guys seen earlier, Tyreek Hill has starting the game off with 90 speed. So we got a cornerback right here that can keep up with them at least with the 76-man 80 zone. Judy, rookie this year, 88 speed is pretty good to start off with. 79 catch, 80 spec catch. So he might be an interesting one to do. You see no logo for the Washington football team. Cole Holcomb, linebacker. Got David Montgomery. Let's check out some other players. Me being a Raiders fan, yeah, Jason Witten, 75 speed, only 69 run block. Yeah, I'm not too excited about that one. Terrell Edmonds, 89 speed. He's an interesting pick. I thought that there would be other defensive players that they might want to put on there. Jonnu Smith, tight end, 85 speed, 66 run block. Interesting tight end choice right there. Let's check out some other players. We got Forrest Lamp, left guard, run block 80, pass block 78 for the Chargers. Marcus Lee for the Patriots. I don't even think he's playing this year because I think he opted out if I'm not mistaken. Bruce Irvin, always pretty speedy as a outside linebacker, 84 speed. So he'll be an interesting choice that you could pick on defense. Trey Waynes, 90 speed, another fast corner that you can possibly put out there. So there's some pretty good choices, decent choices, at least to start off the year, that you can add to your team. Team Diamonds is also in the game, and the Team Diamond Master is Barry Sanders. So that's really, really cool. Here's some of the lists that they got. Tequila Spikes. I like a lot of these legends, just new legends in the game, just gets you excited to really want to just jump in. Adrian Wilson, he was always a hard hitting safety. So that would be one that I probably definitely want to do. Roddy White, receiver for the Falcons. It's interesting. Keenan McCardell. For my Raiders, Rich Gannon, who won an MVP and led us to our last Super Bowl. I had his jersey growing up. Max Strong. Heath Miller, tight end for the Steelers. London Fletcher for the Washington football team. So the way the Team Diamonds goes, to get this Barry Sanders, you have to do all the sets for each team. And then you'll get a team token that you can then enter for the Team Diamond Master Barry Sanders. And again, if you didn't see my video, my last video, to do these sets, it'll take some gold and elite players from each team. So there could be possible value in some of the gold and elite players. And this is what the set will look like. It looked like they was trying to hide that Barry Sanders right there, even though they showed it up there, which is crazy. Legends. I read this and it kind of sucks that they're only going to do 2 legends each weekend. It would be cool if they could do at least 4, but only 2 each week. Both of those players will have limited time boss versions. With the boss versions, they will match the ratings of a fully powered up version of that player. So that's interesting. I haven't really seen anything with the boss versions. I know some people in Reddit was talking about, I guess this used to be in previous MUTs, but it's probably way before my time. Console transition. Let's see. Raise your hand if you're excited and following the news about the next wave of consoles. Blah, 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 blah. We will have a follow-up blogger post about this in the future, but we can say for now that everything in your item banner will carry over, as well as your coins, training, points, and etc. as long as you stay on the same console, so Xbox One to Xbox Series X, PS4 to PS5. This will not be done as a one-time push like it was in the previous consoles generation transitions, but instead they will coexist together. Any change or update made on one generational platform will also show up in the other. Again, we'll have a deeper dive in this coming up. So I'll be interested to see how that works as well. Alright guys, there you have it. That's a ton load of news, a ton load of players and different stats that we went over today. Super excited. I think if you have EA access, you should be able to start playing the game Thursday night. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's when we're going to be able to play. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and let me know what players that you're excited to use in MUT 21 and what's the first thing that you're going to do in MUT 21. As always, go out there and shock the world. Peace.